I don't know if I'm gonna be able to quit by easing off, or if I'm just gonna have to like do the whole. I might try like some help,
Some help.
like Chantix.
What is that?
It's a pill that like makes you not like it anymore. It just makes you hate nicotine.
Have any side effects or what? Sounds like it would have some side effects.
Crazy dreams.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Crazy vivid dreams.
That sounds nice.
You see, what it does is it exasperates your personality. So for you, it might be nice because you're like a happy-go-lucky, good dude. In the dreams that you have. In the dreams that you have. Like, so what you think about...
Well, I don't even really be dreaming, though. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. If I'll dream at all, that'd be kind of nice.
Well, yeah, I know. But what do you be thinking about, like, regularly?
Bullshit, probably. I don't know.
It's like your dreams are going to be bullshit. See, someone like me, like, I have, like, mental health problems and shit. So my dreams are going to be, like, awful, scary, horrifying shit. Your dreams are just going to be chill, like Paul George crossing up Kyrie.
No, Kyrie crossing up Paul George.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for you. Fuck it. Welcome to episode 19 of The Box, bro. Real quick, before we get into this episode, make sure y'all go over to the Apple and Spotify. It's been a while since I've done this. Go over to Apple and Spotify and pre-download the episodes. Give us that 5-star rating. Come over to the YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share. And watch every episode 3 or 4 times because that's what you're supposed to do. You're a fan, right?
And happy Father's Day to all y'all dads out there, bro.
Thank you for remembering that. Happy Father's Day to every father out there, including myself. My son's in surgery right now. My car.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened to your car?
AC. Getting the AC fixed.
Oh, hell yeah. It's about time.
Yeah, except it's been with the mechanic for a whole week, and every update he sends me gets worse and worse.
Yikes.
As far as price goes.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now.
Why don't you just take it to a different mechanic to get it done? Because
he knows what he's doing. That's the problem. He is the good mechanic.
That's not the problem. I feel like there's other good mechanics that you could go to.
No, the reason I'm with him is because my whole family uses him, and he's a good mechanic. The problem being is that like my car is just like the AC, it has a leak somewhere, and he can't figure out where the leak is. So if he can't find a leak, he's gonna have to remove the dashboard. And removing the dashboard costs a lot of money.
More money.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. It's not just like, hey, give me $700, bro.
Yeah, I thought you were talking like to some sketchy dude that you just found randomly.
No, he's a good dude. And he's like, dude, I'm trying really hard not to have to remove the dash if I don't have to, because he doesn't want to charge me that much. Because I've told him
you gotta get AC in that bitch.
Gotta get AC in that bitch, especially because of the summer this year, dude. We're supposed to have like one of the hottest summers we've ever had.
I'm trying to not be here this summer.
Where you can fucking go?
I don't know.
I was gonna go to Fredericksburg for my birthday and do some wine tours and shit, but it might be too hot for that. What, come August, dude?
I mean, I'm gonna be on a cruise in July.
Where's that going to?
Honduras.
Jamaica?
I can check right now, actually.
Yeah, pull it up. I've never been on a cruise. While we're on the subject, you see that video of that dude that jumped off the cruise?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we have so much to talk about. We missed a whole week.
The dude that was there for his graduation.
Yeah, and his friends dared him to jump off, and he's fucking gone.
Fucking
forever
idiot.
now.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched that video today again, and the scariest part about it is like the dude who dared him goes, bye-bye. Dude, now he's dead, bro. I wonder how that dude feels.
That's wild.
I'd hate to be, there's 2 people I'd hate to be right now. One of them is him, and the other one is fucking Dream. But I'll get into Dream later. I'll get into Dream later.
Okay, so Rotana, Honduras.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but cool. Lit.
Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico.
Puerto.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you did. I was just repeating it because I wanted to.
And Cozumel, Mexico. I'm doing a little dune buggy ride to the beach with some snorkeling.
All right.
Kind of nice.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I'm fucking excited, bro. It's going to be so much fun.
And then back after? Those 2 places?
What?
Is it those 2 places, then back after?
3 places.
3 places.
And then it's a week cruise, and then I'll be back.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, bro.
I think I'm about to get a drink card, too.
Oh, you better be. You have to.
That's just expensive, though.
You gotta.
But I don't know if it's going to be, like, worth it or not. You know what I mean?
Oh, it'll be worth it.
Because will I really be drinking?
Yeah, you will.
I probably will, bro.
Yeah,
Probably will.
you will, bro. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. It's just something I've never had the opportunity to do.
I'm also going to try to bring some stizzies.
I feel like that's easy to get across.
Yeah, me too, but I don't know.
You could do it.
It's kind of sketch.
You got it. I mean, worst comes to worst.
But
just get some Delta 8, bro. At least like plausible deniability. It's still weed. It'll get you high. It'll do what it needs to do, but it's also legal.
Yeah, but I'd rather have a stizzy, though.
Okay.
Stizzy.
All right.
Bro,
this is theoretically speaking, of course.
Yeah, if I went on a cruise, which I'm not even going.
Dude, wait, what? It's legal for you to go on the cruise.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding.
That was funny. Oh god.
Yeah, a lot shit fucking happened past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Basketball, fucking.
You know what?
I don't know. You want to start with basketball or no?
I was just about to say, since the season's over and some news has come about, I say we can forego the format that we've created for this show recently, and we can go basketball first.
Okay, I'm down. Just get it out the way.
Yeah, let's jump right into the trade, bro. So Bradley Beal was traded today. He was traded to the Phoenix Suns for CP3, Landry Shamet, and second-round picks and pick swaps. Not even a first.
I'm pretty sure multiple, though.
Multiple second-round picks and pick swaps, but no first-round picks. And I think this is good for the league that we're seeing the market price of stars go down a little bit, and I think that has a lot to do with the new CBA.
I don't think that's it, though.
I think it is.
I don't.
I think it is.
I think it was Bradley Beal, honestly. I think it was Bradley Beal deciding where he wanted to go.
Well, yeah, no, that's true. But they had narrowed it down to either Miami Heat or Phoenix Suns, meaning that they took the best offer of the two. And I guess what the Miami Heat was offering wasn't that good either. So my guess here is, and I'm sure
Miami's going after Dame.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen. I think. Let's just first of all, before we get into opinions on it.
Why would you say that?
Well, it could happen. I'm just talking my shit.
You think Dame's gonna stay?
Where's
the draft?
Dame says he wants to stay. Portland says they want to keep him, and this has happened for years now.
Dame said that he wants to go if they draft fucking a young player
or whoever. Yeah. Are they second pick? They have the third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they got
which lines up for Scoot. I think
they do have. No, he's second for sure.
Oh,
he's number 2. I think they do have a lot of decisions to make down in Portland, but fuck Portland right now. Bradley Beal was just traded. The Phoenix Suns. Chaz, give me your opinion on the trade. What do you think this does for the Suns? It moves you.
Moves them up for sure.
Yeah. How so?
100%. In my opinion, it's
contenders?
100%.
Okay. I agree on that.
They were contenders last year.
I agree that they're contenders still. I'm not.
They were contenders last year.
Yeah.
Were they not?
They
played the finals. The winner of the finals, the hardest out of everybody that the Nuggets played.
I would say they're contenders last year.
I would say they're contenders.
Yeah.
So it moves them up for me for sure.
Okay.
In my opinion, ranking the trio
amongst other trios in the league, which there aren't many anymore.
Well, no, I guess probably the best trio, definitely. But I was gonna rank the trio out of all of KD's trios.
Oh, okay.
Which is, I think, talent-wise,
number 3.
No, number 2.
Over Kyrie and James Harden.
Yeah.
You think Bradley Beal and Devin Booker are more talented?
And KD.
Okay, KD's already.
Well, yeah, I know, but yeah, I think those 3 players combined have a better ceiling than Kyrie.
Better ceiling?
Yeah, like more, they have more talent.
Better ceiling, not more talent.
That's what I think.
So I basically what you're saying is that you think like on a one-to-one comparison, do you think Devin Booker's more talented than Kyrie Irving?
I think they're really close.
I think Kyrie's more talented.
I think Kyrie's a little bit more talented.
Okay.
Well,
and you got Bradley Beal.
But D-Book's really young though too.
He's 27.
Yeah.
He's in his prime.
Beginning of his prime.
Yeah.
Very beginning of his prime.
Yeah, I would say. Okay. So do you think Bradley Beal's a better player than James Harden?
100%.
Than James Harden?
100%.
Even at that time?
Easy peasy.
Okay.
Like way easy.
I just don't agree with you for some reason. I don't know why. I just
but
don't.
You don't agree with what I just said?
No.
You don't think that... No. Well, you do think Kyrie's a little bit better than...
Yes. And I think James Harden's better.
I honestly think that cancels out because I think they're so close.
Okay.
And then I would definitely rather take Bradley Beal than...
In 2023?
James Harden.
Yeah.
No.
All time?
No, I wouldn't say all time because Houston James Harden was fucking crazy.
He's that guy. And he was fresh removed from that Houston situation.
No, but after Houston, even the last year of Houston when he showed up to fucking Houston all fat and shit. That shit was ass. That was the downhill. That was, after that.
I don't disagree.
I would have Bradley Beal 100% every single year after that.
Okay.
Like honestly, kind of by far too. Not by far, but like almost by far.
I think Bradley Beal's a more talented scorer, but I think James Harden brings a lot of other things to the table that Bradley Beal does not.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think they need that.
I think they do. I think they absolutely do.
Because I also think that the Suns' whole team is way better than the Nets. Because they got DeAndre Ayton at 5.
Well, I think the thing about Ayton is that he's definitely getting moved. I think they're going to move him for some good pieces to surround them, like a point guard probably like a mid center, maybe some bench pieces. I don't think they're going to...
I think you just let D-Book and...
I don't think they keep Ayton.
I think they let D-Book and... I think they keep Ayton, bro.
I don't think so. They still have a lot to figure out.
Because I think Ayton's stock has kind of fallen, and I think
that's why you get rid of him.
I honestly think that they believe in Ayton. I feel like
I don't think they do.
I think they do.
They didn't pass him the damn ball fucking off all playoffs.
I know, but that's because you have Devin Booker and now you have Bradley Beal and shit. But I mean, he's just there to be a big body, which he is.
You know why I don't like
which
the trade,
you kind of
bro?
need someone to be the Nuggets. And honestly, if you trade Ayton, who else are you about to get that's a big body?
I don't like big threes anymore.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I don't like it. I don't like super teams. I don't like big threes. I think it's a recipe for failure is what it is. Because look at the last bunch of super teams that have been assembled, right?
Can you name a couple?
How many of them have actually succeeded? We got the Nets, the ones that we just recently talked about, did not succeed. The Lakers most recently
because of injury and other shit.
Okay, Lakers with Russell Westbrook, LeBron, and AD.
That's not a big three.
That was a big three. That was the whole intention behind it. And look at what Westbrook did when he. Yes, it was. That's the point.
Westbrook is not a superstar like that.
Okay, neither's Bradley Beal.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. Bradley Beal is not a superstar.
Bro.
I would take Russell Westbrook right now over Bradley Beal.
Bro, what?
Yes.
That is
with a straight face, I would take Russell Westbrook over Bradley Beal. Not on the Lakers, but anywhere else.
I don't even want to talk anymore then.
Why?
Because that's insane.
When Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal were on the same team, Russell Westbrook was the better player.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. That's crazy. You'd rather have Russell Westbrook than Bradley Beal on your team?
No, not on my team.
No. Let's just
not on my team.
Like
some other team. Yeah.
What do you mean some other team? That doesn't make sense.
Well, not my team. We already saw how Russell Westbrook worked out in LA.
Not necessarily the Lakers, but like, let's say you fucking started a team. You would rather have Russ than Bradley Beal.
Yep.
That's insane, bro.
I value a lot of other things than just scoring the basketball. And that's all Bradley Beal's good at. That's the only thing he can do. Name one thing that he's good at other than scoring.
I feel like he can, well, first of all,
he's not a defender.
His whole offensive game is fucking elite.
He can shoot the ball and he can create his own space. And that's cool. But name like one thing that he does well other than shoot and score the basketball. Nothing.
What else do you?
Name one thing that Booker really does well other than shoot and score the basketball.
Low-key plays defense. Low-key.
Okay, yeah, he is a solid.
If you don't
defender.
give it to Bradley Beal, which I think you could say
D-Book is a solid defender.
Defense. Yeah,
I would take D-Book defensively over Beal as well.
And I think KD's really good too. I think he's really underrated.
KD. We're not going to talk about KD. We know what KD's amazing. We know KD's amazing. We know he does everything very well. Yeah. Everything.
I think DeAndre Ayton is
getting traded.
A little soft.
A little? I just think that's his game.
I think
he's
they
a
need to
finesse
stick
big.
with it, bro. Honestly,
I think they could benefit simply from a rim running big. But now it does. You're right, because the whole rim running big idea was centered around the fact that they had Chris Paul. And now that Chris Paul's not a part of the team anymore, they don't really need someone who's a lob threat because who's throwing that lob in the first place?
Well, they still could.
I think like
Ayton, D-Book coming off the thing.
Yeah, but Ayton don't catch no damn lobs.
I know,
that's the problem.
But like,
so if they're gonna go that route, but he doesn't want to. He likes his little.
He should just be grabbing 20 boards, bro. That's what they need from him.
He's not
20 boards a night.
We've been saying that like collectively for the past few years, and he just goes out there and doesn't do it because that's not his game.
I know because he's soft.
It's just he's a finesse big, and that's cool. Finesse big's clearly the greatest fucking player in the league right now is a finesse big, but it's not working where he is.
But if you trade him, you still need a big. Like,
well, yeah, I think, but they could.
You're building this team to beat the Nuggets.
They could downgrade at the center position as far as salary cap goes and still be just as good by upgrading at other positions. I don't think they need an amazing center because of their roster. And for real quick, I haven't said this yet. Absolute championship contender, and I think that they're going to be one of the best teams next year, provided that they continue to build the team well. If they just stick with what they fucking have right now.
What about presently constructed?
Presently constructed, most of their good role players are free agents right now. So they have literally D-Book, Bradley Beal, DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, well then.
So presently constructed, they fucking suck, in my opinion. But if they manage to build a competent roster, not even an amazing roster, just competent, I think that they'll be probably the favorites this year. Just off of the fact that they have KD and those other two players. But KD and D-Book together, to me, is a favorite every single season. Those two players. Yeah, and adding Bradley Beal into the mix definitely makes them better. But I don't think it's going to be that. I don't want people to be like, 73-9 or they're going to win 60 games. They probably won't even win 60. Reason being,
I think they win like 57.
Is because you can't account for health with this type of shit. So
I think they win 57 even if KD
57's fair. I think that's a really good prediction. 57. And thank you because you're being realistic. Because we're going to hear ESPN tomorrow. All these motherfuckers like, do you think 65 wins is a failure for the Phoenix Suns?
I could see they win 60 games.
I could see it. But I'm not gonna. I don't want people to
I don't really see them
expect
winning
that.
65 though.
I don't want people to
actually can't
expect
see
them
that.
to win 60. I want people to
No, I
expect them to be a
win,
normal
I
fucking
expect
team.
them to win 55 though, at least. Low key.
Okay, how about this though? Do you expect them to win a championship?
Well, it's kind of yeah.
You think so? Do you think they're better
I
than the
expect
Denver
them
Nuggets?
to, yeah.
You know what's crazy is I remember saying Bradley Beal would be the perfect player for the Nuggets. That's so crazy.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, but anyway, and then clearly they
But
don't
they-
need Bradley Beal.
Yeah, they kind of got Jamal Murray,
Yeah, he's
which is
doing-
kind of the Bradley Beal.
Yeah,
of that
shout out
team, I
to
guess.
shout out to Jamal. You know, I'm putting it aside.
Bro, Jamal's fucking lit.
He's
bro,
nice.
Honestly, he's nice.
I'm putting it away.
He's nice as fuck.
I have no reason
I'm
to hate
glad
the
you
Nuggets
came to your
anymore.
senses about that.
I never said he was not nice.
I'm still hating on Nikola Jokic though. I don't go fuck.
That's weak.
Yeah,
You got to come to your senses.
it is what it is.
We'll get there because
Mm.
eventually you can't deny it. Like he is
No,
the
I
best
think-
player in the
no,
league.
I think he's insane. I think he is the.
You just don't
best
like the way he
player in the
plays.
league.
It's okay. He plays too avuncular.
I just can't watch him play the game.
I get it.
Well, I can watch it.
I get what you mean. It doesn't look like the type of basketball that you'd want to watch.
Yeah.
And
I wanna
it's
see
still
some-
entertaining. Like it's like how the fuck, but it's
Yeah.
like I would
It's
rather
like,
watch
come on,
it.
bro. I can do that.
My dad does that every fucking Sunday afternoon with his friends. Yeah. Ow, that kind of hurt. So I think the Bradley Beal trade overall is a plus for the Phoenix Suns, but it's a really, really, really negative thing for the Washington Wizards. And I think they fucked the shit out of themselves by giving him that no trade clause because they could have just traded him instead of extending him. Now that he had to get traded because he demanded it, you just got rid of, for all intents and
I would
purposes.
just flip them, bro.
Hmm?
I'll just flip Chris Paul and Shamit.
Chris
for
Paul's
real.
getting bought out for sure. I think Shamit's probably going to stick around just because he's young talent. Porzingis is now in the trade market. There's a lot of talk around Kristaps Porzingis, but I think he's probably going to stick in.
I think he should move.
He should because he's a great player, and
Yeah.
he just had one of his healthiest seasons.
He would make a. He would make a lot of teams a lot better. Honestly,
Honestly, dude, I wish they would have stuck with the Kristaps Porzingis experiment
Dallas?
a little longer in Dallas. Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, the Kyrie thing might, be better. I'm not saying anything on that. Like, it's probably better, but I think it could have been
No,
cool.
I don't. I want them to. I don't know.
They gave it their best,
I didn't really
though.
like seeing them play together.
They just didn't really play that well together.
Yeah,
They weren't really a good fit.
I would rather see them. I'd rather see with Kyrie and another big, and they'll be chilling. They'll take down the Suns next year for sure.
They should go out and try and get Ayton. That's a good fit. Dallas with eight, but they don't have anything to trade. They have nothing, so never mind. Because I'm pretty sure, like,
That would not be a good fit.
you don't think so?
No, I don't want Ian.
I
I
also
want like 80 or something.
okay. Fuck off. You're not getting AD.
Well, what's another good?
He's not
I
on the
want
market.
Rudy Gobert or Cat.
That's a good one. No, fuck Cat.
Well, either one that they trade.
Cat's kind of soft. Rudy Gobert is a good one because he's a lob threat and he's a defensive player, and I feel like those are the two things that the
Yeah.
fucking Dallas Mavericks really could use.
Well, they need rebounding for real and defense.
All right,
Anyways,
we got some more news. First of
Wait,
all,
I want to talk about Dame real quick
Dame. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. What's up?
because we were talking about him a little bit
Yeah.
before, but you never really gave me an answer. What do you think's going on with Dame?
I think Dame right now is evaluating his options as a person and as a player, right? Because he's
Well, he's already told us what he wants to do.
he's said quite literally, they're gonna have a decision to make if they decide that they want to draft a player and like build that way because he doesn't want to sit through a rebuild.
I could have sworn that the draft was like in a couple days
I don't know when the draft is.
or something. I don't know though.
I can look that up, but yeah, I don't
So
think
you think he's gonna stay ultimately?
I don't
ultimately?
want him to, but I don't. I think honestly, yeah, he'll probably get traded. I think it's a good time. I think it's about time.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that Miami just saw what they did as a team, and they're like, okay, we will do anything that we can to land a player that can push us past where we just were.
Yeah, that's true.
And shout out to the Nuggets,
And I
by
would
the
do
way.
it for show. Honestly, I think Dame is that guy. 100%.
If you have a Dame, Jimmy, and Bam combo, there's not much you can do to stop that.
Yeah, imagine if they kept Tyler Hero too.
I think he's the piece that moves. I think he has to go in order for that trade to work out.
Really?
I don't think the Blazers take
What about
anything less
Duncan?
than Tyler Hero.
Really?
Did you just say what
They
about
have-
Duncan?
Well, they have a lot of good players.
I think it's a Tyler Hero, Max Strus, and Nikola Jovic trade.
Nikola Jokic.
Jovic.
Oh.
He's a really promising young player with the exact same name, just a V instead of a K in the last name. But he's really promising. He's a great shooter. He's got a strap on him, and I think a lot of players want to, or a lot of teams are trying to take a chance on him. So I think it's going to be like a few first round picks, maybe a couple first round picks, and a Tyler Harrow, Max Strus, Nikola Jovic. That's my personal opinion on it. And I think it should happen.
They would be happy keeping Duncan Robinson, honestly.
Yeah, I think they would too. I mean, he's a spot up shooter. He's showed the ability to put the ball on the floor and play, like create space for himself and get to the rim, get the ball out to like the 3-point line. He could pass it a little bit. I think Duncan Robinson's a player that sticks around. He's clearly stayed in the gym, even though he hasn't been getting playing time, which is cool. I love players like that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Lonnie Walker was doing that same thing. That was like another thing that I really appreciated about Lonnie. Shout out Lonnie. Shout out the Nuggets. They won the championship. I got my 50. Now we can move on from the most boring finals in recent history.
Yep.
And that's no shit on any, because the games were solid. It's just we kind of knew who was going to win.
And on to the NFL. You watching this year for real?
I'm going to do my best. It's my first year.
Do your best.
I'm going to do my best. I don't like football like that, so I'm going to do my best.
You better watch every Chief game, bro.
I'm a Seahawks fan.
The Seahawks ain't doing shit, bro.
I'm going to watch what's on national television. How about that? Because I'm not buying the league pass or the red zone or whatever the fuck it's called over there.
Sometimes those games are ass.
Well, that's what I got. I got Thursday night, I got Sunday night, and I got some Monday here and there.
No, you got Monday nights.
That's the national one, right? I think they all have at least some national.
No, they all are.
Yeah.
Well, like they have 2 every Sunday. Like usually like AM, and then they have 1 PM. And then they have a 1-night game on Sunday.
When does the
for
season
like
start?
national?
Starts in like October, right? Or no?
I think
like August?
Yeah, I think around there somewhere. September.
Sounds about right. I know it's similar
I think it's September.
Timing to the NBA season.
Something like that, bro.
But it just ends quicker because it's a shorter season. Let's move on. Ja Morant was suspended 25 games. Do you think that was enough? You think it was too little?
I called it. I called it.
You called 25? Oh, you did, didn't you? Do you think that's too much?
Well, I said 25 to 30. I think, or 20 to 25.
Too little, too much? Do you think he's going to really even change?
I think it's fine. I think it's what I would have given him.
Well,
I probably would have given him 20, 15, 18.
I would have given him 25. I think 25.
I probably would have given him 18 to 23-ish.
Do you believe that it wasn't a real gun? Like, did you see the video of him using it as a lighter?
No, I believe it was a real gun.
I think it was a real gun, too. I could go buy one of those lighters right now and make the same video. And why would you keep that lighter on you?
Yeah, I think he'll change. I don't think he'll really change, but I think he'll change.
I don't think he'll show guns anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he comes back a different type? Like, do you think the grittying stops?
Nah.
You think
it's still a parade up in my city?
You think the NBA young boy reference is still going? You think he's still letting all the hood shit fly?
Yeah, I think he's still him.
Just no more guns.
I think he's just smarter about it.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so
really
too.
Hope so. I don't want to see players like him get suspended for 25 games. That's kind of annoying.
Him change. Yeah, that'd be awful. Shout out Ja. Hope you good, bro.
Shout out Ja. Yeah,
Would you rather have Russell Westbrook than Ja?
No. Thank you for asking me that question, I guess, to like make me not seem like a sane or insane person. But no, I would. Ja's a great fucking player, and he's like 24.
Bradley Beal almost. Bradley Beal's a great player.
I mean, we know what he is. We don't know what Ja could turn into. Ja could be one of the greatest players of all time. We don't know because he's only like 23, 24.
Not if you keep going up for fucking
not
dunks
if you keep
like
fucking
that.
Shooting people.
Yo, chill.
Spread misinformation. Bro, Stephen A. Smith was like, I think Ja Morant's going to be dead within the next 5 years. I don't think... Shut up, dog. Shut up, Stephen A. You have some of the worst fucking takes in the world. Loves your book.
Why you got beef with Stephen A?
I have no beef with Stephen A. Love Stephen A. I respect him as a human.
Why you on his head then?
Because he said that shit. I can love a person and their opinions on things and whatever, but still disagree with the shit that they say. Like Skip Bayless.
Such a better fucking analyst than Stephen A. Or journalist or whatever the fuck.
Who?
Nick Wright.
No.
He be speaking them facts.
No, I think Stephen A. is the greatest journalist, sports journalist that we have in history.
Nick Wright is it.
Yeah, okay. What did Nick Wright say recently that people were upset about? He said something. People were not happy about it. I don't remember what it was.
Was it the Jimmy Butler better than Jason Tatum thing?
I don't know if it was that, but I would almost agree with that.
I haven't really seen First Things First in a minute.
I don't remember what he said.
I don't know.
Off of basketball. Fuck basketball. Had enough of that. Have we given enough credit to the Nuggets Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, but
You
fuck
know
the
what?
Nuggets.
I came on here and I said that the NBA needs to do a better job of marketing the Nuggets and Jokic because they're going to win this year, so they have no choice. And now all over my timeline, all I see is fucking videos of Jokic. So good shit, NBA media, for not just marketing LeBron after the finals. They did what they're showing Jokic constantly, like everything.
They're supposed to.
Well, yeah, but
he won the finals.
Yes, but they don't like.
They're not supposed to show fucking Kyrie right now. Like what?
Well, I know. I like how they immediately went right into Ja Morant, though.
Yeah, that's very true.
I saw this tweet. It was
that's what they said they were gonna do.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they did. It's more important than the finals. They should have just announced it during.
No
one cares about the finals, bro.
I
Anyway,
think they should have just announced it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
let's talk about some real sports. XQC just signed a $100 million 2-year deal with Kick.
Yeah.
Kick has money that we don't even know about, bro.
Yeah.
They are laundering over there. The fuck are they doing? They're owned by Stake, so it probably has a lot to do with the fact that people funnel money into that fucking app every day and lose a lot of it.
I actually really wanted to use that for a little bit.
You want to what?
I wanted to use that.
Stake?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't.
I would like to as well, though.
If it was legal, I would have been on that bitch.
Yeah, you just got to move to a better state, or we need to get out there and vote.
Bro, fuck Texas, though. It's so hot.
Everybody stay safe, please. It's going to be a hot fucking summer, bro.
Hot, bro.
I'm not excited at all.
You see the weather, bro?
We got 110 tomorrow, right? And right now we're like, what, at 108?
We're 102 right now.
102? With the heat index?
Look at this shit, bro. 105, 107, 108, 103, 101, 104, 102.
It's June.
I feel like 108 right now, bro.
British people are out here complaining about fucking 85-degree weather, and we got this. Can I,
I need to fucking leave, bro.
I'm just gonna grab that. Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Let's go to Colorado. No cap. I don't want to live with anybody.
You live with your dad and Michael.
Shout out to my dad.
And Michael.
And Michael. Well, yeah, and Michael. It's Father's Day is why I said shout out to my dad.
I forgot it was Father's Day. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I want to like live alone.
You do want to live alone?
I low-key do, yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind living with like you. That wouldn't be a problem. But like,
I do not want to live alone. That sounds depressing, bro.
Something about depressing sounds nice.
You tripping, G.
I'm joking. I don't think it would be depressing, but I can see what you mean because you come home and it's dead.
It's nothing, yeah.
It's dead.
Just like go to your couch and watch TV. Like,
that was literally like one of the things.
Awful.
I was talking to Freddie one of the last times I hung out with him. I was like, what's it like living by yourself now? Like, I mean, he lived with his girl, but like,
yeah.
Sometimes his girl's not there and shit. So I was like, what's it like? And he's like, dude, I miss living with my parents. Like, I come home and it's dead.
Yeah.
Like, there's no activity in the house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the activity.
Yeah.
Weird.
I would hate that.
Because I come home and my dad's like doing some shit.
I would like need something else. Like I need to like.
I feel like that's why a lot of people get pets.
Always need something. Well, no, like a pet wouldn't do it for me.
Yeah, because he had 2 dogs and he said like, I love my dogs, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I would need like activity, like another human being. Like
yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I honestly don't disagree with you. I feel like living by yourself, not a roommate that like maybe you don't see much or whatever, like just by yourself, not doing anything. It probably would get pretty depressing.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about, no?
Yeah, no, that is kind of what I was talking about, but I kind of like rethought it a little bit. And I don't know, I spend most of my time by myself right now anyway, to be fair. I don't like go out and hang out with my dad.
Yeah, I do too, but
I have that option if I ever want to. I don't know. I feel like there'd be some good parts to it, but there's also definitely some downsides. Like the cool part is like, let's say I accidentally forgot to like, I don't know. What would I don't know. I forgot to like turn the oven off or something and I'm in the shower. I can get out the shower butt ass naked, run, go turn the oven off and then go get back in the shower. No problem, right? That's cool. But
or your roommate could just see the oven's on and just turn it off.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking of like a benefit here. I can be naked in the crib.
I don't see a benefit.
Chilling naked on the couch, living room.
Do this shit in your room, bro.
I wouldn't be naked. I don't be naked.
I don't either.
Some people
like
do.
Weird.
It is weird. If you just be chilling naked, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't even sleep that way.
Yeah, I don't either. I sleep in boxers.
I sleep in fully clothed.
Really?
I just take my socks off. Shit. I can't, bro. I can't fucking take my shirt off when I'm asleep. What if someone I'm vulnerable.
What? What's the difference?
Someone walks in, I got my shirt off.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable. They could kill me.
You have your shirt off when you go swimming.
No.
No.
I just lied, bro. Yeah, no, I do. I definitely take my shirt off when I go swimming. I've never been that level of insecure.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody who's a shirt swimmer, but we know why you're a shirt swimmer, and it's okay, bro. Just take it off. It doesn't really help. We can see the chub.
Yo, chill.
Just calling it like I see it.
But I agree, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, XQC, bro.
Yeah, I got the big bag.
I don't know how we devolved into that, but XQC got a fat bag. And I think it just kind of says a lot about how much money Kick's got, because they just went out and signed another big streamer too. It's some female streamer, Amarath or something. I can't pronounce it, but that's cool. I don't have to because I don't watch them. But they're making money moves over there, man. And that's a top 1%er. And Twitch is a top heavy website in the fact that like they rely, most of their like income comes from their 1% streamers like
yeah,
Kai.
That's crazy.
And they just lost Kai too.
XQC moved.
So XQC gone off Twitch. He's not going to stream on there much. They lost Kai a few weeks ago. He's on Rumble now. Aiden Ross was one of their top streamers at one point. He's on Kick.
You know what that means?
Twitch is going. They got some problems.
Either that,
or
it's time for a new fucking.
Time for a new face of Twitch.
Yeah.
Get on there. We waiting for you, bro.
Don't tempt me, bro.
Get in there. Get your contract. No, Twitch ain't doing contracts no more. No, you need to go blow up on Twitch and then get a contract from Kick.
I'm about to get hoed.
That's what you need. You need to blow up on Twitch and then get a contract from Kick. That's the way.
Yeah, it is the way.
That's the money way.
Rumble.
Or Rumble.
Maybe do a little show with Aiden.
Yeah.
No, fuck Aiden.
Wait, Kai.
Oh yeah, Kai.
Aiden's on Kick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck.
They also got Bruce for 50 mil. Or 80 mil, something like that.
Oh yeah, Bruce move over.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce is funny as fuck. I really fuck with Bruce, bro.
I like Bruce. I think Rage is on there too. Like they've got a lineup now. I don't
watch Rage at all.
I don't really watch Rage. It's a community of people though. I see them on Twitter more often than I really see them on anything else.
I be seeing
Bruce though is funny.
Yeah, I be watching Bruce low-key sometimes. Bruce is funny as fuck.
Streamers are evolving, bro. It's turning into a whole new thing.
You see Stacks?
What about him?
The thing that I sent you?
I don't know which one.
The one here, like he was making fun of that dude.
Oh, that was him? The retarded dude?
No. That wasn't Stacks.
Who was the dude making fun of the retarded dude?
That was Stacks.
That was Stacks making fun of the retarded. Wait,
Yeah.
Is Stacks the retarded dude?
No.
I need to stop using that word. That's another one that we can't really say on here. Special ed. So mentally challenged. What do they say? Retarded, bro. Give us the word back.
Mentally challenged, I guess.
I'll use retarded. It's fine.
Slow? I don't know.
That's fucked.
What?
Slow?
You were asking for other words? I was thinking. I was just fucking.
Great,
I was
bro.
just fucking.
No, I'm gonna
bro.
let me get real quick. I'm gonna use the word retarded. Why? Because I can. I'm not gonna. It's not that offensive.
Well, okay.
It's not that bad.
Why do you say that you can?
Because I want to. I can use any word.
I know,
want,
but
to be fair, if I really want to go down that pipeline. But
I
I'm
know,
not going
but
to.
like,
I'm not gonna give up retarded. That's not one that you're not gonna take that from me. All right. Fight the power. You're not taking retarded away. That's a word that I'm allowed to say. All right. And maybe I won't use it when I'm referring to people who actually have like mental disabilities and stuff. But if I want to sit there and say something my boy just did was retarded, I should be allowed to do that. Like earlier when I said Russell Westbrook's better than Bradley Beal, that was retarded.
That was
me.
retarded as fuck.
Thank you. That was retarded. I take it back.
So you wouldn't rather have him. So you were bullshitting.
No, I wasn't. I was being dead ass, but I kind of just thought about it.
Bro, yeah, that's
I think I'd take it back. I'd rather have Lonzo Ball though.
Bro, shut the fuck up. I can't. I need to stop talking basketball with you, bro.
I can't talk hoops with everybody. That's a good Devin Booker tweet.
Because that shit's fucking crazy.
That's a Devin Booker tweet. Said can't talk basketball with everybody.
Yeah, because these motherfuckers be stupid, bro.
Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about basketball anymore. Let's just get off that. See the new Spider-Man?
The Spider-Verse thing?
Yeah, you see the movie?
I haven't even seen the first one.
What?
What?
They're better than the other ones.
I doubt it.
You really do? Bro, think about how much farther you can go with an animated movie than you can with like real actors playing Spider-Man.
How far?
Fuck, the animation, first of all, amazing. Take some shrooms, watch the movie.
I don't think I...
Take some shrooms.
First of all, I don't really be taking shrooms like that. Like, I know, like, I was for a little bit of like a point from my life. No, I'm still into it, but like...
But okay, then take some shrooms, watch the movie.
There was a point to where like I was like doing this shit, but like I don't really be doing that shit.
I know you don't do it regularly.
I'm just every time that I look at it, it's just like this looks like something like my cousin would watch.
Is he a kid?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's not, bro. It's really good. Thematically, it's really good.
Yeah, I know, and I've
like,
heard of that. And then I tried to watch the first one, and I got 5 minutes into it, and I was like, bro, this is something my like.
You're just.
Brian's
I think
kid
it's
would
just
watch.
the animation is what throws you off, probably.
Yeah.
But the animation's so good, bro. And I'm not even into animated movies. Like when a Disney movie comes out, I'm not watching that shit.
I do.
But you won't watch the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
That is.
Well, Disney's different, bro.
No, it's not.
Disney's like.
I hate Disney.
I
movies.
fucking love Disney.
It's always
bro.
some story they're trying to tell.
Disney was my fucking childhood, bro. You know what I mean? Like I watched a bunch of Disney movies.
Like what? What Disney movies were you into? Let's do it.
Monsters Inc. for sure is probably one of my favorite movies.
Okay, so you were into Pixar movies.
Well, it's Disney.
It is, yeah.
Monsters Inc. Or not, what the fuck, I just said Monsters Inc. Lion King.
Okay, that's a classic.
Really good.
Cars?
Mm,
I was into Cars.
I was not that into Cars.
Not
I think that was
planes.
a super overrated movie, honestly.
You know what I think's overrated?
What?
Toy Story.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of like Toy Story.
Okay.
Well, I really like the first.
I think they're
Toy
all
Story.
mid.
I didn't. I thought after that was kind of mid.
I don't really care for Toy Story, but Cars is, I can agree, it's probably a little bit over.
I'm trying to think of other ones. Bro, there's like fucking thousands of fucking Disney movies. Like, so many good ones. But yeah, Disney's different. I forgot what else we were talking about, but
We were talking about the Spider-Man shit, but it's good. I recommend people watch it.
yeah.
And I'm going to definitely go see the next one when it comes out. And I think that's coming out
Oh, there's
like
a
next
third one?
Yeah, it ended with a to be continued.
Hmm.
Like abruptly as well. Like it like randomly was just like, all right, to be continued. Get the fuck out the theater.
You want to talk about it a little bit? Because I'm not going to go watch it, so I don't care about a spoiler.
I don't really got it. No, I mean, I think the canon event thing was really cool. Like how they kind of like broke down how like every Spider-Man kind of has like their own like Uncle Ben scenario that like was the catalyst for them to be able to become Spider-Man.
Oh.
And the reason that Miles Morales is like an interesting situation because he doesn't have a canon event that happened to him because he wasn't supposed to become Spider-Man. Like some multiverse shit happened where the spider from another universe ended up in his universe and bit him. There was already a Spider-Man in his universe, so he's not supposed to even be Spider-Man. So it's cool, bro. Like, and then the canon event thing I think is cool because it's like it has to happen, and like he's trying to like break that cycle because they found out that like he does have a canon event. It just hasn't happened yet. His dad is about to die.
Oh.
And he's like, well, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna go save him. And they're like, no, bro, it needs like there's like this whole league of Spider-Mans and
Give me
shit.
a day, bro.
And they're like, no, I had it, bro. There's like this whole league of Spider-Men, and they like all are just like letting their dads die and shit for the canon event thing. They're just like, it's chill, you know. Would you? The point.
Oh, yeah.
Their
They're
mindset.
like, fuck my dad. I'd rather be Spider-Man than.
Well, their
to
mindset
save
is,
you.
would you rather save one person or save a bunch of people?
Oh.
And that's their mindset. But Miles is like, nah, I'm gonna save everyone. Like, I'm gonna save my dad. I'm already Spider-Man. Like,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, that's like the concept of the movie. And I think the
That's
canon
cool.
event shit, the memes that have come of it have been great. That I'll say. The canon event memes are fucking great. Like a kid wearing fucking highlighter colored Nike shit. It's a canon event. You're not allowed to interfere with that. You got to let them go through it.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
Exactly.
That's funny.
You got to let them wear that Nike highlighter color shit for a few years in middle school.
You'll get over it.
Or like when you get a starter girlfriend.
Starter girlfriend?
Yeah, you know, like the starter, like the first piece of ass that you can just find. A starter girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
You know
I
what I'm talking about. I never had a starter girlfriend, but a lot of people have.
Yeah, I could see it, but
Basically, you just picked up the girl that everybody's.
oh,
Yeah.
love that shit.
Not me.
Yeah, that's not
Motherfucker
really
like
my
me would
vibe.
never.
Not really my vibe.
Not really my vibe either. Okay. Fuck Spider-Man. It was good though. Shout out to it.
Fuck Spider-Man.
Dream
Oh
is
no,
fucking
fuck
lame.
animated Spider-Man.
Wait, you know
Spider-Man
what?
Go crazy.
McGregor.
Oh yeah, I heard he got accused for rape or something.
Whoa. Before we even get into that, because those are just accusations. Let's talk about
Oh.
what we do know that he did do, and he's currently in trouble for. He
What did he do?
knocked the fuck out of the Miami Heat mascot.
Oh yeah,
Put him in the hospital.
yeah. Give him the old 1-2 McGregor.
He did, bro. He really did. He knocked him down first and then did a fucking punch on the ground, bro. What the fuck is wrong with him? And you know what's funny is he's probably still fighting in a couple weeks too, or whenever that is.
in December.
Oh yeah, he's still definitely fighting then.
Well, we good.
Yeah, the rape charge too. Not charge, but it's an accusation as of right now, and I think it's going to court. I don't know if it's a charge or anything like that. He hasn't been charged, obviously, or else we'd be talking about that for sure. But
Honestly, bro,
how do you have time to rape someone at a Miami Heat game? Where do you rape them at? I'm not saying the accusations are false. I'm just saying,
honestly,
how do you do it?
When people say that, like when I hear people like being accused of shit, I tend to not believe them. Well, like I tend to not believe that shit.
That's dangerous. It's a dangerous way of thinking.
Well, just because like I've seen that. Like I've seen
We've
my
seen it
friends
happen.
being accused of shit like that, like rape and shit, and it, like didn't happen at all. So like I kind of like
I can understand.
You know
it.
what I mean?
There's always two sides to every story. Is the way
Yeah,
that I typically try to think
100%.
about it. Because
But,
like what someone may perceive as like consensual may have not been.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
that's
guess
like
so.
where that disconnect can be, where like someone feels like we just had sex, the other person's like, I was assaulted.
Yeah.
So I can see where that would happen. Is there like there's a disconnect there between like who actually is agreeing to it or just like forcing themselves to do it for the benefit of the other person. But at the end of the day, it is a touchy subject too, so I'm going to tread lightly here. My first reaction a lot of the time, and I'll agree with you, is when it's like celebrities. A lot of the time,
that's what I kind of mean.
There have been a lot of cases in which it has been falsified and an act of decharacterization.
Well, because a lot of people are just trying to get clout or like money or like whatever from it.
Like for instance, the Derrick Rose one. That one was one.
People are crazy, bro.
Kobe Bryant.
Drake had one where
Drake had one.
You know,
I feel like a lot of but now flipping this onto situationally speaking here, McGregor's for all intents and purposes, kind of a bad person.
Yeah, he's a crazy
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Trying to.
For now.
Innocent until proven guilty, trying to.
Yeah, that's kind of my way of thinking.
And I guess this is a decent transition, unfortunately, into Andrew Tate, who's also just now been charged with a couple more things in that regard as well. It's a little bit more serious now too, apparently.
Damn.
Yeah, he's still on house arrest, and that doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon. And now there's more witnesses coming forward and more accusations. And once again, there's a bunch of people saying like, do they have proof? And the question still remains to be answered. So we don't know. But I think honestly, like, we should just be more careful with who we let become famous, because we control that at the end of the day as consumers. We control whether their movie does well or not by choosing to go and watch it or not, or their fucking live stream or their TikTok or whatever they are. We should be a little bit more careful with the people that we put on a pedestal, because people like Andrew Tate or even Conor McGregor's an athlete, so that's a little bit different. Like if you're great at something, you end up doing it. But like, why is Tate famous? Why?
What do you mean why? He's top G.
Yeah, but what is he? Like, what are we keeping him around for?
Is that what he's called? Top G?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it sounded wrong for
no. You got it. You're good.
Okay. What'd you say? What'd you ask?
What does he bring to the table in terms of anything? Like, could we live without him? Because we've had people like him before, and I think he'll phase out eventually too. Because we've seen this before.
Yeah.
With 6ix9ine, for instance,
is
like literally.
I would not compare Andrew Tate to 6ix9ine.
And why?
I'd compare like fucking.
Why would you not?
What was his name, bro? That dude that fucking. Because, well, I guess so. I guess I can kind of see it now.
Gets a lot of like clout.
6ix9ine wasn't a cute. Well, okay.
Yes, he was.
Never mind. Was he?
Yeah, he has rape allegations, and he was actually, if I'm not mistaken, charged with something against a minor.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
So what? And basically, my main point about it.
I don't know what the fuck who I was gonna say, bro, but it wouldn't have made sense.
My main point was just that it's like influencers who, like, get a lot of clout by stirring up a bunch of drama in a short period of time, and then we end up finding out like, oh, that's not an act, they're actually a piece of shit. Why do we keep doing that? We fall into it all the time with people like EDP, who was most recently caught fucking kids, literally fucking kids, or fucking just anybody. Have you ever seen an influencer be super problematic and then end up being a good person? No, you haven't. Maybe one small example that we never even really got to see the full truth to because he fucking died was X. I feel like he was a shitty person, but he was working on it at least. But he died, so he died. Didn't get to see it. But there's never been a time in my life. Aiden Ross, someone who's, for all intents and purposes, he has been pretty controversial and dramatic and whatever. Seems like a pretty shitty dude. Now he does do some good stuff. He just gave a 10K deal.
I feel like he was a good dude, and then he
met
down.
Tate.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily.
It all really was downhill from there.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't think it was necessarily just because of Tate.
I don't think it was just because of Tate, but I think that definitely played a part in his changing of mindset. Because he ever since then started doing the whole like right wing fucking pipeline, red pill, blue pill. I don't know. We talk about these guys like almost every episode too, which sucks. Not every. You know what? No, it's been a while. We don't talk about Aiden that much anymore. I've pretty much been trying to ignore him.
Don't really talk about Tate either.
He's out of the news, to be honest. He doesn't do much.
Well, back in the news now, I guess.
He's back now. And you know what it means? Nothing. Because nothing's going to happen, most realistically speaking here. Even if it's true. The Romanian justice system is fucked. You know how many of those trials actually go like...
That's why he lives there.
Yeah, exactly. He picked that place to be there for a reason. And you know what? They don't like him. So maybe the Romanian government does not like him. Because he's publicly said how fucking corrupt they are. And so that's like, other places get really mad about stuff like that. Like the US, we have our freedom of speech, so we're allowed to say whatever we want. Most other places aren't like that. Like if you say stuff about their government, you can get in trouble.
Is the thing that is essential on TikTok?
Which one?
Sorry, you just said government, so it just reminded me of this thing. Like the new agenda.
Yeah, it sounds like some QAnon shit. I don't think it's real.
You don't?
No. Sounds like some bullshit QAnon.
You saw the Antarctica thing?
I did see that one. That one was a little bit more interesting for me. A little bit more. Still don't think it's real.
Crazy.
Still don't think it's real, but a little bit more interesting.
That one was real for sure.
Just the idea that the government is controlling our weather doesn't surprise me. Because I mean, realistically speaking here, like, you think it's all of this is just by chance? You think?
What do you mean?
You think all of this, the world, every last bit, you think all of it is just an anomaly? All of it's by chance. You don't think any of it could possibly be being controlled by a government or something? I'm not saying the government created the world, but do you think like...
I don't think the government created the world at all.
Like, for instance, like when we're in a really bad drought and then all of a sudden we get 2 weeks of rain. You don't think someone was like...
you think... Damn, bro, I'm literally watching a show about that right now, so it just reminded me of this show.
What show?
It's crazy. From. I think I told you about it.
Yeah, you did.
These dudes are like trapped in like this fucking town and they can't get out, but I just started watching it and they're starting to think someone's like controlling it. Okay. You know what I mean?
Probably.
So it's like, I don't know, the fact that you just said that's weird.
It's possible, bro.
Yeah, I've never really thought about that.
Because I mean, like, and I'm not saying, I don't want to,
like it's like a whole like experiment type shit.
Yeah, and like I mean, now we're getting dangerously close to the lizard people concept. So I'm trying to steer a little bit. Concept? Yeah, because the lizard people thing is like people think that there's like this group of lizard people that control everything.
I know what you mean. Like
basically the Illuminati concept. Yeah. And I'm trying to steer a little bit away from that because I don't want to sound like one of those people. But I do think it is entirely possible, and our mind should be open to the fact that not everything we see is as directly as it seems. Like not everything, and that seems fair in my opinion. Like. I'm not someone who just believes something unless I have 100% proof. Unless it's like, fun stuff like ghosts. Like, ooh, ghosts might be real. But other than that, like...
You don't believe in ghosts?
No, I do.
Oh.
And I have no proof of ghosts. That's what I'm saying. Like, there are certain things that I make exceptions for. Like ghosts. I have no proof that they're real, but I choose to believe because it's more fun that way. Same thing goes for like China. I don't have proof that China's real.
What?
I believe it's there, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I guess.
You seen it? No. You seen Japan?
Yeah,
You have proof that's real?
I have seen Japan.
But you don't got proof that China's real? Chinese warship. Oh no, they're in.
I guess not, but like, it's definitely there.
Yeah, it's probably there.
Probably.
I don't want to piss off the Chinese people. They already don't like us very much.
That's interesting.
That wasn't about our podcast.
Is that how you think, for real? Or are you like just like saying?
To an extent, I'm bullshitting about China. Like that, it doesn't go that far. But like, if I don't have proof of something, I typically don't believe it. No. Like, and that even goes as far as stuff to like personal things, like on a personal level. Like if I heard a rumor about you, right?
Well, no, not even that. But like, I don't know. We were kind of being deep there for a little bit. So I was like thinking like, so do you think that like, since you see it, it just isn't like real type shit?
Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear.
What?
Believe half of what you see.
I know, but why did you just say that?
And none of what you hear. I've lived by that my whole life.
Believe half of what you see?
Yeah. You don't need to believe everything you see. Magic tricks, smoke and mirrors, that shit exists. It's not real magic. There's no real magic sleight of hand. Don't believe everything you see. And that's just a very, very surface level example. Other things, like when you read a headline or a narrative or something like that in the media.
Yeah.
How much of that is the media picking and pulling certain spots so they can control the narrative? Or is it like, oh, this is factual? That's my point. Is believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Word of mouth means nothing.
It's not kind of what I'm at, but...
And what do you mean?
I meant like I don't know, bro. Like fucking, you said because you have never been to China, you don't believe it was real.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. So like, let's say I leave right now. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't know. Let's say like you leave your house. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, I like where this is going.
You know what I mean? Type
I
shit.
I
Like,
kinda know
does
what
it just like go away? You know what I mean?
Now
Or
that
does,
I've seen that. Is
That's
that
what I
like
was kinda
what you
thinking
can
you
see
meant.
is the only thing that does
Yeah.
exist, and like
Yeah.
the world that is in front of you is the only thing that's actually active.
yeah.
Like for instance, like right now, because we're in this room, but my dad's in the other room. There's nothing going on in there. There's nothing. But if we walk out there, then things pick up and start moving around and shit. That's
Yeah.
like the theory that nothing
Yeah.
exists except for the playing field that you're in.
yeah.
I don't know.
Except for this shit that you see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I want to believe
I
that like
don't
my
believe
life
that.
is the only life that matters, right? Like I want to believe that, but it's just
Why do you want to believe that?
because I'm narcissistic deep down.
Oh.
I just want to believe that I'm the main character. I would love to think that.
I feel like I'm the main character. Oh God.
Well, you are the main character of your life.
No, I feel like I'm in a movie.
Oh, okay, so you're the main character of everyone's life. Okay, that's
That's
cool.
honestly how I feel.
I feel like that sometimes. I feel like people.
It's really weird.
Well, narcissism is fun, all right? It's a fun little pipeline.
But
to
I
go
don't. I
down.
wouldn't consider myself narcissistic
I wouldn't say you're narcissistic
because I try to do shit for everyone.
Doesn't mean anything.
Like I like making people happy type shit. But
Okay.
I also feel like I'm the main character of every story type shit. Or like I am the main character. You know what I mean?
You're a Cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say like if you were a Leo, that would make sense because that's like the whole thing about Leos is they think they're the main character, which is what I am.
Well,
But
I don't know.
I'm starting to get into astrology, bro. It's a little interesting.
Really?
It is a little
So you're a
interesting.
girl or what?
No, actually. Actually, no. This is personally just me. I'm not like saying like it actually does mean anything, but this is what happened, right? So in one of my last recent videos, I made a comment about astrology. I said like that shit is stupid. You think like that anything like you think anything that you have to do in your daily life has to do with like where the moon was placed when you were born? You're stupid. But then I started to look into it a little bit. And it could, maybe. It could. And I'm not saying that I believe in it yet because I really don't.
Right.
But I'm getting the interesting side of it. I understand that it's interesting now.
I like kind of see it, but like I don't really like believe it all the way.
I don't think that it determines my life.
No, yeah, I don't believe it determines my characteristics necessarily.
When I've met another Leo, they've been similar to me. And like we have like those similar qualities that like people say Leos have. Every Leo I've ever met has
But I've
had those
also had
qualities.
similarities with other people.
Well, yeah. Duh.
So then what does that mean?
It means exactly nothing. That's the
Exactly.
point. It's
So then
like
what
that's why I don't believe in it yet, but it's I found it interesting finally for the first time in my life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah.
Now stones and crystals and all that, they can fuck off. That shit means nothing. I don't understand that, and I won't pretend to try. Don't give a fuck about no damn crystals.
Balin fucks with some crystals and shit.
Shout out to Balin. He can fuck with crystals all he wants. Maybe if Balin can give me a detailed explanation about why crystals matter, he can, maybe I'll change my mind. I'm open-minded, but I just don't believe in it. That's just personally my thing with it. Mayweather got in a little fight.
We're still on Mayweather.
What about Mayweather?
I said we were still talking about Mayweather.
No, McGregor is who we were talking about. Now we're on to Mayweather.
Oh, yeah.
Had a little skirmish after his boxing match recently.
I didn't even say that.
You didn't see that? They like broke up the fight. Mayweather won, I think, or something, and then the corners came in and started fighting each other.
Oh yeah, just do that.
How much of that is for show?
What?
I don't really have any context or anything to say about the fight itself because it happens, but how much of that is real? You think that's for show? Do you think they do that like on purpose? You know what I mean? Or do you think that's a real fight that just happened? Do you think something broke out there?
If this is all a test, then yeah. If this is all like an experiment for show.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But no.
No.
I think that's real.
How much of sports is scripted? We've talked about that enough. I think the finals were no.
I don't know, bro. Sometimes I think it is and sometimes I don't think it is.
The Spurs landing the number 1 pick this year was a little fishy. Because every time they're bad for a little bit, they get that number 1 pick. Every time. How they got Tim Duncan.
Yeah, David Robinson, I think, right?
Mhm. Pretty sure he was the number 1 pick too.
I don't know, bro.
Interesting. For the NFL,
What about the NFL?
I mean, we just got like literal former players coming out and saying that shit's scripted. So
It was just one player.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
And everyone was goofing on him, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he was telling the truth, but you know.
Who even said that? I don't even remember.
I remember asking you like, what's the NBA equivalent? Like, is it like fucking like Draymond Green, like reputable source going out there and saying it, or is it
and
like
what did I
fucking like
say?
Ish Smith or something? And you're like,
Yeah.
it's more like Ish Smith saying it.
I think it was a little bit better than.
Well, more
But
like
still
more,
kind of the same.
more like someone who spreads misinformation about the NBA. So like Gilbert Arenas, or like Kendrick Perkins. There we go. That's a good one.
Yeah, probably. Damn, I'm really trying to remember.
It was your guy. It was LaDainian Thompson.
No, it wasn't.
I know. Let me see. Let me look that up.
Damian Thompson. It's not his name.
LaDainian?
Well,
LaDainian Thompson.
Tomlinson.
Tomlinson?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got it from Balin, so that's on him, not me. Who said the NFL is scripted? That's a good question for my cell phone. I don't think it was anybody who matters, that's for sure. I don't think it was like a great player. Arian Foster.
Oh yeah, that dude's actually kind of nice.
Is he?
Well, he was.
He says they practice scripts during their practices. And I know we've talked about it enough, so we don't really need to get too far into it, but it's just a fun concept because it is entertainment at the end of the day. So how much of it is real? You know, like how did the Heat and the Lakers both make it that far this year? Lakers, okay, whatever. We made a bunch of trades.
The Heat were nice too, though.
The Heat were ass all year. They were
And then
so
Jimmy
mid
Butler
all
turned it the
year.
fuck on.
Yeah, and then as soon as he turned off, they flopped. It happens. See those AI shoes? They're like your vape just died. They're like roller skates kind of, but they like pick up the way that you walk so you can walk faster at a natural pace. And like they don't function the same as roller skates, like you have full balance the whole time.
Wait, what? Say that again?
It's an AI computer inside a shoe with wheels on it that studies the way that you walk so it can activate the wheels on the shoes at the right time for you to just get an extra pep in your step every step you take. So you just walk faster everywhere you go. I'll pull up the video right now, bro. That shit is crazy. I kind of want a pair. Not gonna hold you, my guy. The AI shoes are sick. Let me see if I can find a pair of them on Twitter.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it like makes sense to me. Like, where's that video at, bro? Is this it?
I don't know.
So for the people on audio right now, what's happening in this video is when they take steps, it like slides them a little bit, and they're called moonwalkers, and they just kind of go back and forth like it's like just quicker walking. That's it. It's the only way to describe it. It's like kind of like using roller skates, but it's just quicker, like, and it's more efficient. I think shit like that is where AI is sick. Now, when it comes to the dumb fucking stupid shit, that's like, I don't care. But when it like incorporating it into the things that we already know and love and making things better, that's where AI is dope, in my opinion.
I agree.
They just added ChatGPT into like some car. So like you can now talk to your car, have a whole out conversation with it. Like how like Siri in your car, Apple Play, all that type of shit. Now they put ChatGPT in that shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Better directions.
That's crazy.
Yeah. AI is changing our life, whether we like it or not. I feel like that's every episode right now. We go from AI, Jake Paul, basketball.
We haven't even talked about Jake Paul.
He has a documentary coming out.
I'd like to see that.
Why? He's from Ohio.
Yeah.
He has nothing interesting about him. Unless
What
it's
do you
just,
mean?
well,
I think he's had a pretty interesting life.
how long have they been covering him?
Mm.
Like, what kind of documentary is it? Is it the type where he's had a camera crew? Well, he is a YouTuber. There's a lot of footage they can pull.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't give a fuck about Jake Paul. Maybe that's what it is. They're giving everybody documentaries nowadays. Give me one. Fuck. Jake Paul got one.
Be the main character. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I need to plug in my vape.
All right. Well, I'm ready to close out the episode anyway. Also, real quick before we do that, fuck Reddit. Fuck Reddit. r/advice is shut down because Reddit wants to make some cool little decisions on their part. Fuck Reddit. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
I hate Reddit right now.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I can't make my favorite type of videos.
Okay, we get it. Fuck.
Fuck Reddit.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that little outburst that he had there.
Fuck Reddit.
We'll see you guys next week for episode 20. We'll try to have something kind of special planned for you guys. Because it is the 20th episode. So.
Chaz's words, not mine, so he'll have it prepared, not me.
What do you mean? We should try to make something special.
Yeah, you got it though, right?
I'll think of something.
All right, cool.
Make sure to subscribe, like, do that funny shit.
5 stars.
5 stars on the Apple Music.
Apple's podcast, but
yeah. Oh yeah, on that. Well, I thought it was on Apple Music, is it not?
That's a different app.
Oh,
it's called Podcasts on phones.
Do that shit on the podcast on the phones. Do that shit on Spotify.
Sounded
podcast.
like an old guy.
Get on the podcast on the phones. You give us the 5 stars. Yeah, go share, go live, go subscribe, go comment.
Appreciate the love, guys. Sorry, missed last week.
See ya.
Camera was broken or whatever excuse I want to give y'all. Bye.